prosecutors do not intend to drop any charges. The defense, however, is seeking that and, at the very least, removing the city-state's attorney from the case.
Circuit Court Judge Barry Williams will make several critical decisions. Attorneys for the 6 officers charged in the police in custody death of Freddie Gray want the charges dismissed. They're seeking the removal of City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby and other assistants from the prosecution team, and they're demanding that the officers be tried separately.
I think a lot of these things are baseless, they're frivolous, and I think they're thrown against the wall for public consumption.
The strategy here has been clear from the beginning. The police would like to remove Miss Mosby and her assistants, and they'd like to take the case outside of Baltimore.
Defense attorneys argue in a motion that Marilyn Mosby breached her obligation to ensure a fair trial because she used what some contend was a political speech to announce the officer's indictment.
I don't see that there's sufficient grounds to remove Miss Mosby, an elected official, from this case. There would have to be very strong allegations. It's done in the rarest of circumstances, and I don't believe that the facts support such a motion.
If they lose that argument, the defense will ask that Mosby and assistant prosecutors be recused from the case because they became witnesses after conducting their own investigation.
Yeah, I've never seen that motion raised before. I think it would attack the whole integrity of the system to start removing prosecutors because of their own office investigation. I think she has the right to be prepared. I think it's within her job requirement.
Judge Williams will limit arguments on those motions to 15 minutes each per side. He has not put a time limit on a defense motion for 6 separate trials. Legal experts believe this motion has the potential to reveal something about the state's case that has yet been made public.
I'm expecting as well to hear more about what one of the officers said about the other officers.
None of the officers will be in court. Their presence is not required. Coming up new at 6, more on why the issue of separate trials could turn out to be the most interesting development in these pretrial motions. Reporting live from the studio, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.